Hello and welcome to this update for the 81 player collaboration with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome. So first of all, if you have already signed up, you've already got your tile and you've already started building and there are no problems, you can actually go. You don't actually have to watch this at all. This isn't for you. You can of course continue to watch and give me a little like if you like, but you don't absolutely have to be here. So thank you. If you are here because you haven't signed up but you're curious, there is a video specifically for you. It'll be linked at the end of today's video. This other video contains all of the information that you're going to need, all of the links, all of the instructions, and the comments there are also for signing up as well. It's completely free, 81 players, all on the same map. There have to be some rules involved, otherwise the whole thing can't work, but nothing too complicated, I promise you. I've kept it as simple as is dumbly possible. So, the real reason for this video is it was brought to my attention, thank you very much, you know who you are, that the map is a little bit broken regarding mass transit, because one of the rules that I've installed is no DLC is allowed. However, you can load up the map with DLC. Now, if you have mass transit and if you're happy to have it but not use it, then your map won't be broken. If, however, you're loading up the map and you don't have mass transit or you have deactivated mass transit, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Now, first thing that was brought to my attention was there was one little road on this map and it was originally this bridge here. Now this bridge here, we'll start the simulation up and get the traffic rolling. This bridge here was a workshop item, which is okay, but it turns out that the workshop item required mass transit and I missed that. So anyway, I didn't know how many items on the map required mass transit, so I used Ron the Network Replacer. Here we go, here's Ron the Network Replacer, and this shows you all the items that are on the map, and all of these now are, these are the surface roads, all of these are vanilla base game now, the elevated roads, all of these are vanilla base game now, and the tunnels are also all vanilla base game now. Turned out, you see, that there were actually some mass transit roads hidden amongst all. I saw the V for vanilla and I didn't actually notice that they were mass transit. So my first fix, which was to fix this bridge, well, that didn't fix the map at all. We needed another fix. The second fix, which was to replace all the mass transit sections. For example, we have a tunnel, underground tunnel, because what other tunnels are there, running along here, which was 2-lane mass transit. It was hiding, and therefore that was still in the game, meant that the map was technically broken for the purposes that we needed. So anyway, as you saw from Ron the Network Replacer, I have now replaced all of the road sections that require mass transit. Except for I haven't. Because it turns out that Ron the Network Replacer does not notice if a road has an outside connection. And if we head on over here, we'll see we've got a road over here with an outside connection, which is a 2-lane mass transit. Just to show you, again, just to show I'm not going mad, it's a surface road, and all of these, this is your standard 2-way road, not a highway. There's your highway, 3-lane, gravel and basic road. So yeah, that became a bit of a problem. So my first instinct was to upgrade the road, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, by the way, we've got a bit of one-way road going the wrong way, Uncle Ron. I don't know if that was me at some point or whether it was you, but I just thought I'd let you know. If it happens to be you, then I just thought I'd let you know. If it's me, I'm sorry. Anyway, there we go. Over to the roads, choose the highway, choose the 3-lane highway, upgrade, and we can't upgrade it because he's out of the city limits. This is a slight problem because while I could buy all the tiles to get down to the outer city limits over here, I could do that, but then it'll make it difficult for you to work out which tile is yours. because at the moment, with only one tile unlocked, you can buy to the tile that you need. So, for me, the only answer really was, we're going to have to just delete the outside connection. But we can't do that, again, because we're outside of the city limits. But I can do it using Move It. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... There we go, that's what I was trying to do. I'm going to remove the outside connections. There's this one. I'll stop the simulation as well for the moment. There's another one over here along the top edge of the map. We'll come back and have a look at these in a second from distance. So I remove that one. There's a third connection down here. There and there. Come on, there we go. And there's a fourth one over the other side of the map in the other corner. Here, that one is there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this save game as fix number 2. If your map is broken because of a simulation error, then use this map. If you've got mass transit, please feel free to load this map with mass transit. It'll work fine for you. Just please don't use any mass transit elements in your build. If you have one of these 4 outside connections, I'll give you the grid references in a moment. We have that one. We have this one over here, there. If you have that one. If you have the ones right at the top, one over here. And finally, if you have one over here. Don't delete these. If you've got the mods to allow you to connect them up to the outside connection, great, lovely, saves me a job. If not, once you've uploaded your save, I will connect it for you. Don't remove these roads. Now, remember the original rule, which was, if I come back to the start square here. For example, this road here, this is owned by you and by your neighbour. If you delete this section here, your neighbour has basically just got a tile that doesn't do anything. These roads are shared roads. This tree line is a shared tree line. So don't delete that. Having said this, this outside connection over here is no longer an outside connection. So you may think that you can delete this and do what you like with it. Please, no, 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 no. This is an outside connection. Trust me, it's an outside connection. Just let it be, all right? Just let it be. So, putting the camera all the way back, these outside connections are A4, A2, G1, and H9. If you have one of those 4 tiles, don't mess with the outside connections, please, because it's going to just make life a bit more complicated. And trust me, it's already complicated enough. I'll be uploading this map, this save, as Fix Mark 2. So if you want to play 100% safe, use this save, okay? But if you've got mass transit, just use the original map. It'll be absolutely fine. I promise you. I promise you. It's only if you don't have mass transit, or if you're confused between which elements are mass transit and which aren't. And that is it. That's all I've got for you. Thanks very much for your interest and involvement in the 81 player collaboration. You've got plenty of time to do your build. There is no rush. No rush. I'm going to say 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. And given you're not doing a big city build, you're only going to be doing small structures, I would imagine. You've got 1 tile and very limited amount of nodes and buildings. So yeah, you've got a few weeks, just enough time for me to maybe put something together at the end before City Skylines 2 is released, and we can finish with a big special showcasing this 81 player collaboration build. Fantastic. Anyway, I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. Don't forget, if you've not already seen the original video, go and take a look at it now. Everything you need to know is in there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon.